Well, it is sentencing day for the driver in a deadly crash on Ocean Parkway that killed a mother and her two young children earlier this year. Miriam Yarimi came face to face with the judge today, and Fox 5's Arthur Chien is live outside the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn with the latest on the sentencing. Arthur.
Natasha, a lot just happened, and it just happened right now. This driver was sentenced to a minimum of 3 years for that crash that you talked about that took the life of a mother and her two daughters. And the core question here is as little as 3 years behind bars the right message to society that if a driver with the reckless record of this individual, is that justice, right? So let's show you video right now of what happened in the courtroom just minutes ago. The 33-year-old driver, Miriam Yarimi, spoke in front of the judge, expressing remorse for what happened back in March on Ocean Parkway when she was driving, according to the indictment, about 3 times the speed limit. And that stretch, she plowed into a car, sending it careening into the mother and her 3 children. Now, the 4-year-old boy is still alive, but he was hospitalized in critical condition and was in terrible shape for a really long time. But the mother and the 2 daughters, Diana and Debra, were killed. Diana and Debra were just 5 and 8 years old. Their mother, Natasha, was 34. As for the driver, Yarimi was driving with a suspended license. Her car had over 90 tickets in the year leading up to that crash. At least 20 of those tickets, Fox 5 found out, were for speeding, and the majority of those were in school zones. A bunch of other tickets were for running red lights. Nonetheless, the judge, Fox 5 has learned, could have sentenced her to 5 to 15, but because of the plea deal, wanted to show, and he said in court, he wanted to show that there was something that she gets for the plea deal. But instead of bringing it down 1 notch, a source within the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office tells Fox 5 it seems like he brought it down a lot. And amongst those scratching their heads is the lawyer representing the family. Let's play for you what he had to say outside of court just minutes ago.
And we don't believe that there is any remorse. Apology was made for the purpose of sentencing. It's the first time we've heard of an apology, and in fact she refused to give apologies in the past and could not understand what she should apologize for.
Asked about the remorse that Yarimi expressed in court today, he said it's the first time she expressed it, and she did it at a sentencing. He said that he was very skeptical about it also because he said she's trying to hide her assets. Also, the lawyer for the victim's family says just the injuries to the 4-year-old alone should have garnered more than a 3-year sentence. We've got a lot more to cover on this today. Well, we'll talk about it in our later newscast, but for now, we're live in downtown Brooklyn. Arthur Chien, Fox 5 News. Natasha, back to you.